Я стрим.
Gather!
Boba, get them!
Illusion shattered!
Pew! Jumpy Dumpty go! Ah! Boo! Ah! Boo!
Miscalculated. Stabilize! I will have order!
You're toast!
Shine down!
Pew!
You are not welcome. Solidify!
Out of the frying pan!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
This is order! Stabilize!
Boba, get them! Blow them all up! Jumpy Dumpty go!
There is no escape! Ha!
That's close enough. Gather!
Now I got stomach cramps.
Так, сейчас буду крутить. Уже пора бы. Крутануть.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Начнем с обычного баннера. О, хорошо пошло. Да, не туда я. Я же оружейку кручу точно. Же понос падает. Вообще ничего не выпало. Лол. Восемь круток надо крутануть.
Stabilize.
Now you shall perish.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Illusion shattered.
Nice and spicy. La la la. Yeah. Yeah.
Gather.
Boba, get them.
Shine down.
Pew! Ah! Eat this!
Inazuma shines eternal.
Что, можно сразу начать?
Time flies so fast. Before you know it, Lanterite's almost here again. The people of Liyue must have already started preparing for the most important festival of the year, right? Hopefully Paimon will be able to check out tons of great food again this year. Anyway, let's go to Liyue Harbor and see what's up.
Что, он еще не зареспался, да? Охуеть.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Путешествие на самолете достижений.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Stabilize!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
This is order.
There is no escape.
Nice and spicy. Boing, boing, boom! Dumpty, dumpty, boom! Boom!
Надо бы этих зеленых понабрать. Дендрокулов. Блять, я взял.
Solidify!
Boba, get them!
Illusion shattered.
Pew! Boing, boing, boom! You're toast!
Torn to oblivion. But a momentary distraction.
Вон дендракул.
Gather! Order guide you!
Shine down!
Out of the frying pan! Jumpy dumpty go! Boom!
Stabilize!
Are you here to play with me?
Eat this!
Let me
Now you shall perish!
Blazing delight!
Gather!
There is no escape!
Nice and spicy!
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I will have order! Solidify!
Out of the frying pan! Pew! Jumpy dumpty go!
Shine down! Ha!
Boba, get them!
Illusion shattered!
out of my winter shall eventually come.
Order guide you.
Раз, огромная птица.
Inazuma shines eternal. Take them. I have no need.
Нихуя не понял, где я его убил. А. Где призрак?
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Stabilize. Quake. Gather.
Finally.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Booba, get them! Hey-ya!
Shine down.
Stretch your wings and raise a storm! But we'll meet again.
No more tricks up your sleeve. You won this one.
Take them. I have no need.
Привет, Игорь. Ну, давай посмотрим. Ну, криты хорошие, в принципе. Черный меч. Ну, сет, в принципе, правильный. Ну, в принципе, нормальный аято, сильный. Все в порядке.
Out of the frying pan, into the... Pew! Jumpy, jumpy, go! Hi-ya!
There is no escape.
Gather. Yeah.
Мне дендракул нужен.
Solidify.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah.
Вон, кстати, он.
Nothing to fear. Gather.
Unsolicited. And all the more valuable for it.
Stabilize.
Shine down.
Order guide you.
Nice and spicy.
There is no escape.
Так, я взял. Привет, Сергей Романенко. Привет, Сергей Николаев. Одного не хватает.
A new punching bag. Solidify!
Shine down! Ha!
Придется отряд менять.
Let's go out and play.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Gather!
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Так где я? Это что за? На карте просто отмечаешь, чтобы потом ясно, где бы я был. Ну, могу оценить, но недолго. Аккаунт твой.
Stabilize! This is order!
This might hurt a little.
Привет, Саня.
Game's up. Fun's over.
A new order guide you! Gather!
Fire hazard!
Take that!
Here comes the catch.
Ну, не то, что прям закрываю.
The extra mile.
Так просто По приколу хожу, собираю. Ну, мне нравится собирать всякие вещи, там, локации зачищать. Как бы не факт, что я на 100% закрою, но пока контента много, можно играть. Хотя ивент должен выполнять, но сейчас хочу пока чуть-чуть тут походить, поискать что-нибудь. Ну, на карте я просто отмечаю, потому что потом непонятно, чего ты ходил. Это как с пьяну, ты не помнишь потом, что ты там делал. Поэтому нужно на карте отмечать, что ты собрал. Я вот на старых картах не отмечал ничего. Когда, ну, не то, что я начинал, я вообще там очень долгое время не отмечал. В итоге я смотрю и не понимаю теперь в Инадзуме, где я был, где я не был.
Quietly now.
I will have order.
Yeah, sharing my knowledge.
Вон. Мой дендракул. Теперь можно забрать награды. Ну да, задержка есть стрим. Я коплю, я хочу оружие, ну желательно, да елань. И консту да елань. Вообще пока елань нету, конечно, там, ну, в баннере, но она будет в следующем баннере. Учитывая, что это все очень долго копится, ну, сейчас оружейку там до 50 докручу примерно, и потом пойду, ну, баннер персонажа крутить. Конечно, если он сразу выпадет какой-то другой персонаж, то я не против буду. Так. Сейчас посмотрю твой аккаунт. Мне вроде ключ дали. Я правда не помню. Опять-таки, где эти усыпальницы, и где там ходила, и где нет. Вот реально, почему она не может сама автоматически на карте отмечать? А чё у тебя такое с аккаунтом, что ты хочешь, чтобы я посмотрел? Что конкретно ты хочешь, чтобы я посмотрел? Просто аккаунт в целом? Тут же дохера персонажей. Ну, лука Амуса, заебись, повезло тебе. Странствующий ансамбль. Ну, это вполне допустимо. Я вот заметил, крайне редко встречаются люди, у которых, чтобы там основной стат в шапке был критый, и еще дохера критов было в доп статах. Типа, очень редко бывает. Две консты, охренеть. Везет же вам.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Хорошие криты. Здесь странника, по-моему, всем вадится. Ну, хороший у тебя аккаунт, что я могу сказать. Не так, конечно, много там легендарных персонажей. Шанса крита вообще нету. У меня после вчерашнего стрима башка до сих пор болит. Я охреневаю.
Gather!
Committed to memory.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Time for a light show. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Solidify! Order guide you.
The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
Fire hazard.
Busted.
Stabilize.
Growl, growl, growl.
Chop, chop.
Эту неохота тратить.
Solidify!
Time for a light show. Ha! Ha!
Бля, где же усыпальница? Так, усыпальницы. Как они вообще выглядят? Святилище. Может, святилище это называется? Тут есть какой-то рядом. Он открыл его уже. Да, оно открытое.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Я не могу найти еще одну.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Еще и найти не могу на карте. Нихуя не понимаю.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Тут есть новая усыпальница. Ну туда перейти. Тут где-то.
Stabilize! Gather.
This might hurt a little.
Quietly now.
The fuse is lit.
Feeling. This is order. Solidify.
Here comes the cash.
Everyone hold hands.
Time for a light show.
Stabilize.
Grow, grow, grow.
Gotcha.
I'll be back.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Ну, тут, наверное, часа 3 можно или 4 только потратить на то, чтобы изучить всю территорию новую.
Gather.
A festive reprise.
Game's up. Fun's over.
The fuse is lit.
Ой, ведь потом тоже буду бегать. Искать эти таблички. Видите, как все запутано, пиздец, на этой пустыне вообще непонятно ни хера.
Solidify. I will have order.
Загадочное мясо.
Gather.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge.
Time for a light show.
Stabilize.
This might hurt a little.
The fuse is lit!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Solidify!
Things are about to get dicey.
I see everything.
Where do you think you're going?
Fire hazard!
Ебаги, призрак. Чуть не дожидаюсь туда день сейчас. Начались уже, интересно, крутки или нет? Да, учились. Сорок две крутки всего-то я сделал.
You are not welcome. Stabilize! Order guide you!
Busted.
Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Solidify!
Gotcha.
I will have order!
Commit it to memory!
Here come the fireworks!
Here comes the catch.
I guess this is it.
What do we have here?
Так, уже близко к моей цели.
Stabilize!
This might hurt a little.
The fuse is lit!
Она на усыпальнице.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
$44 я могу еще у дерева забрать. Плюшки. Да, тут, конечно, дохуя и больше. Сколько я исследовал? 14% всего.
Made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Сундук валяется.
Happy to oblige.
Gather. Order guide you.
Committed to memory.
Things are about to get dicey.
This might hurt a little. Yeah. Grow, grow, grow.
Your coming was foretold.
Новый противник.
This might hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge.
The eternal fire hazard. Bloom as the flowers in Gorabard. The eternal oasis at long last.
Изучка пиздец.
What do we have?
Пойду к дереву. Вообще реально выполнить сегодня боевой пропуск? Не, наверное, нереально. 1000. Хотя если я буду выполнять ивент, то реально, наверное. Час стрима только. Совсем мало просмотров. Блин, за стрим. О, как раз смола мне пригодится сейчас.
I will have order. Solidify.
Quietly now.
Grow, grow, grow.
A festive reprise!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Time for a light show!
Stabilize!
Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands.
Gotcha.
The fuse is lit!
Solidify! This is order!
Time for a light show!
Yeah. Stabilize!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
This may hurt a little.
The fuse is lit!
Solidify!
Committed to memory.
Busted.
Time for a light show!
Умерла. Сиджей Каспака, привет. Я думала, я смогу по молитвам выполнить, но нет, пока что. 7 молитв. Тяжеловато это. Будет сегодня достать столько.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time.
Oh, hey, Hoishin. Fancy meeting you here. How's work these days?
Thanks to the help of people like you and colleagues like Ganyu, better all the time. But I've been feeling distracted at work lately. It's a long story. But my father, he's...
What's wrong with Uncle Tien?
Nothing specifically. He's not unwell. He says he's just increasingly low on energy. He's always said, old age comes for us all in the end. Still, I just can't help but feel a little emotional. Anyway, my father's currently on the 2nd floor of Yangsheng Tea House. Why don't you come pay him a visit with me? He seems very fond of you, too. I'm sure chatting with you will make him very happy.
Sure, let's go.
Вот это что такое? Что было?
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangling? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine. As is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insights. You are too kind.
So, Xiangling, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
Да, мне вся память забилась. Что-то удалить.
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life. Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate...
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a...
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot.
Oh, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Можно бамбук жрать. Это ж ну, как дерево.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to...
Ugh. Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore. Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has got to get her hands on some...
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please.
See? Paimon knew he was just dazzling us.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liyue will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. But the nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, young Lee.
Take
Bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks these should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Whoa, she's so well-mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone Gate intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, just now I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us? Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon. You're welcome. Mmm, so tasty. If only there were more. Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was gonna run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon. What do you think, sir? Are Liyue's snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the...
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence Tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some
Well, what are they? Just tell
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I
listening to stories.
Mm-hmm. We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, they say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard, even in that life and death moment. The ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the Lady Overlooking. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a
Wow!
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago, so I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must.
Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here. Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that...
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible Granny. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And
Don't worry, Yao Yao. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over more of, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the Seven along.
oh dear. Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mara back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
All right, well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kind.
Okay, everyone, please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going.
Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a
Здесь тут очень много диалогов.
Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a...
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor...
Great! Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conduct.
Hey everyone! Fancy meeting you all here.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends.
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge.
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Kuching and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean...
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion. That's the spirit! See, even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't... As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to...
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite...
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay, but the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd... Guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with you.
You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now, is that anyone we know?
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's... I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that. Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go in?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on...
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous...
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds...
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you... You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely... For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different sips. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be and so I look forward to...
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao.
Master, you're in such a great mood today.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to begin.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried genshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the...
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I... Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been...
Ah! Paimon will do the honors. What's wrong? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go...
It may be...
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. it's difficult to... It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue... Let's reserve a space at the... Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's...
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever.
Привет. Да, крутил уже.
I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me.
Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you...
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Here's what I've drafted so far.
No, this is excellent. I'm rocking my...
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy.
Мне ничего не выпало. Ну, там до гаранта еще далеко. Ну и я, в принципе, и не планировал выбивать сегодня легендарку. Фиолетовая всякая выпала.
Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our... Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure...
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them.
I will.
Ты не помнишь, сколько тут еще болтовни будет, прежде чем ивент начнется, ну, чтобы выполнять?
Yo-Yo stays out for too long. Mom and Dad will be worried. Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy...
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together,
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true. Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that.
Oh,
Ganyu? What's wrong?
they told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a lot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might. To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated. Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just
40
artistic
минут это
license?
пиздец.
Bet they're real. Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is...
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be...
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall...
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to her network and try to... How's your workload at the moment? Will you be...
I can probably get through everything in 2 days. As long as I don't...
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will...
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from...
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is... Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3 days.
All right, I can...
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company. Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be it'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this lantern rite a true
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Пиздец.
Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Lady Yuhang?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatch. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my... But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to...
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that leave it to us. don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely...
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as... Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation.
Will do! And say hi to Ningguang for us!
You have my thanks, too. Stay safe and come back.
Good luck.
Said the strange tune was coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything.
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So...
Yeon! How'd you sneak up on us like that?
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
The doors and windows are all fine. The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though.
Вынеси сундук.
Ooh, will we find any fireworks?
Completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here. How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain my...
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what...
Yeon, you didn't hide some of the evidence.
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side.
Okay, well...
What about you? Give up as well? Your instincts are pretty good. Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody is one of the few pieces of Let me share a folk story with you. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue country, but it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in. The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just...
Mm-hmm. As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down. Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Huh. Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Lantern Ride, too!
Come on, let's round them up.
Привет, Семка. Ну, я сейчас скоро заканчиваю уже.
Hey, who are you?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor?
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be. Gotcha! Busted!
Curses. Seems like you're not all
Две
talk after
консты у
all.
нее.
There's no going back now. Better up my game.
Тоже хочу две консты. Ну, не консты.
Have mercy.
Две ешки, блин. Да, для этого нужно консты.
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever.
Tell us everything. You have one chance. And I'm warning you.
I won't, I swear. You know, so... Lantern Right's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So
Wow, you're really going to complain to us?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it.
Okay.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do. And eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did. And they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. It was completely wrong of me. I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition. It'll be like it was never gone.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend...
Yes, Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am!
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here.
What is it?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you, and happy Lantern Rite.
Yeon's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody. Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again. Cause Paimon's curious, that's why. It's like when you have a tune stuck in your head, but you don't even know what it is. It's driving Paimon crazy. When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such... And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts. Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes. Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Byron's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
That's great news! Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise...
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite. Don't mind us.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds. Simply put, there will always be work.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far?
Well, we can discuss. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend. On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era.
Oh, they're gonna love them. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and...
Well, I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a... I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you?
Блин. Неужели, сука, все по болтовне? Бля, вот это сколько проходить.
The sound of the ocean waves.
М. Не понимаю смысл, я против них играю или вместе с ними?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Короче. Э, 6 дней можно, наверное, подождать.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
The sound of the ocean waves.
Да правила почитать, блядь. Непонятно, нихуя. Я типа все монеты просрал или чё? Непонятно. Да ты заебал. Кончи. В любом случае это несложно. Все. Короче, через 5-6 дней, наверное, зайду. Танкисты. Каждый играет в разные игры. Там уже я в танке, ну, редко играю. Ща выполнить или потом не могу решить.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
А у меня сколько круток? Так, 5. 8. Первого февраля зайти и уже выполнить все, и там новые крутки будут за месяц. И да, выполнить тут все.